Yeah, all started.
Said he started it.
Yeah, it started.
All right, this is MagnetBall podcast back with another episode. This is now NBA season, and NBA is about to start right up. So we're going to talk about some preseason topics today. We're going to jump right into it. I'm here with Jaden Sheffy and Makai Slaughter. It's a pleasure to be with you guys. So some topics we're going to talk about for the day is which superstar has
Hmm.
the most approved this season. We're going to talk about which team has the most talented roster. And goes with some bold predictions for the year, especially with all the injuries that took place at the end of last season. And then we'll also talk about top 10 NBA teams, which Makai is going to display for us. So we'll start with the superstar who has the most approved. Jaden, let's hear it.
Yeah, excited for another season of basketball. It is just shocking how fast time moves. Just felt like we finished watching the NBA Finals, and now we're back again with the NBA preseason. So, looking forward to another season of hoops from the NBA and college side. Um, to get right to it, I think there's been a lot of different moves that have happened in the offseason. Um, I'll be completely honest, this was probably one of my more favorite drafts in recent years as well. I thought this was a very good draft class, and there was a lot of talent coming out of college this past season, especially on the guard front. But nonetheless, I think the superstar that has the most to prove for me this season is not much so from like a career legacy standpoint, but just in the now and the present. I think it's going to be Kevin Durant for me. Um, you've moved all over the place. Yes, you've won two finals with Golden State. You've got yourself an MVP. You've been a bona fide superstar for years. I just think he has the most to prove for winning a championship. I think Houston this year, from a front office standpoint, it's NBA Finals or bust. And the reason I'm talking about KD is because they lost Fred VanVleet. So there's going to be a need for leadership on that team to step up, for veterans that are there to step up as well. And that's what you bring Kevin Durant in to do with already the young core that they have surrounding Kevin Durant's talent. So again, not from a legacy or career standpoint, but I think just for the present and for the now, um, he's got the most to prove as far as why Houston went out to get him in the first place. And it's going to be a very, very competitive Western Conference this year.
Oh yeah, which superstar is the most approved? Yeah, in my opinion, I just think it's Luca. I think it's Luca. Coming off last year, being injured most of the year, getting traded, um, reports of him being fat, out of shape. Like he's just got to be locked in this year. Yeah, this Lakers team's expecting a lot from him. LeBron not playing the first couple weeks with the injury he's having. Um, yeah, I think he has a lot to prove, especially how everything went down in Dallas and everything. Luka has a lot to prove coming into the season, and yeah, that's just where I'm at. I understand the KD conundrum and everything. My only pushback is, I mean, that team with losing Fred VanVleet, they just got a that's a big flaw they have right now. They don't really have a playmaker or a passer that's going to be able to create and get everybody in the proper spots, and that's going to hurt a lot. So if that's the reason why Houston goes down, I can't fault KD for that. Barring him, I'm saying he still plays well and everything, but if they lose, like I can't fault him for that. But Luca, I mean, hey man, you're in LA. It's showtime. Like you got to show us something. Um, let's get it. So I think right now, I think it's Luca for sure.
Yeah, I don't got too much to say on this. I had KD as one and Luca as two, and you guys hit both of them. Um, it's unfortunate that Fred VanVleet went down. He's a leader of that team, and KD has struggled in leadership roles, leading the team and being that galvanizing player. Even though he does you know, everything that he does on the court, but can he bring a team together? And that's just not really his strong suit. Um, he does have a lot to prove in that aspect, and if he's able to bring this team together and bring them far to Western Conference Finals, that will be huge for his legacy, and people, you know, fall back on, he's only got rings because of Steph Curry. And then Luke, on the other hand, he's lost weight. He's looked good in European basketball, and LeBron is aging. He's the guy, and he's got to get it done offensively, but he's also got to get it done defensively. And we know the offensive superstar he is, but he has struggled on one end of the court, and people tend to target him in the playoffs when it comes to that. So he looks like he's in a lot better shape now, and yeah, this is like Makai said, this is Los Angeles Lakers. Like it's showtime, and he's got to step up to the plate. So I totally agree with the both of y'all.
I got one more comment. Um, I think someone that also, I don't know why, but someone that kind of gets left out of the media, um, kind of similarly to like Justin Herbert in the NFL, like, doesn't really get criticized much. But a superstar, I think, has a lot more to prove than people are talking about is John Morant. Um, this is what, I don't know what year this is for him, but they've done nothing since he's been there. He's been hurt every season. Um, JJJ, he's a good defender somewhat, but this team has literally won nothing since he's been there. And I think as a high paid player as he is, the talent, um, and the roster that they've had, it's been a decent roster the last couple of years. Like you've got to do something. But that's my opinion.
I hear you. I'm just not expecting much from Memphis. I'm just not expecting it. Like
Yeah, no, I
they've had their
agree.
chances as the two seed, but
Yeah, it's just into the West is so deep, and even last year, like the coaching philosophy wasn't built conducive to John Morant's play style. They went away from the pick and roll, which is more his game, to more of a five out. I can't put too much on him, but I mean, I think he should be better this season. He should be better this season than last season. If he's not better this season than last season, we need to have some concerns. I will admit there.
for sure. All right, we'll move on. Which team, in your guys' opinion, has the best roster, most talented roster? Jaden, I'll let you start.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of talented rosters across the board. Um, Man, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a very competitive year of NBA basketball. Um, I love the disparity across the teams as far as things are fairly even. We used to have, a few years ago, there was a lot of teams that were always dominating year after year after year, especially just the last 10 years. But it's pretty fair across the board. Um, this might be. I gotta go with the Spurs. I really like this roster. I think I could say a couple other teams, but I think this is a very talented roster. I think they've got the veteran mixed with the young talent as well, and this will be a good team in the West. But I like their roster, at least across the league this year, as far as talent wise. And no, fellas, I'm not going to say the obvious one, so go ahead.
Come on, let's not beat around the bush here. I love the Spurs. I love the Spurs. I think what they're doing down there is great. Wemby's going to be he could be a top five player this year. He's the best defender in the league. Love De'Aaron Fox. Dylan Harper
He
looks
better
good.
be a top five player this year.
Yeah,
Like he's got to take this team.
yeah. The
He's under
team
pressure
stay healthy. He just got to stay healthy. I mean, last year he was looking. There was times he was looking like a top five player. Not gonna lie, but
for sure.
yeah, best most talented team is it's OKC. It's not close. The type of defenders they have, the switchability they have defensively, offensively, it's a bunch of fake shooters, but in the regular season, they hit it. Like I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like Lou Dort shot 40% last year. J Dub, he was an All Star last year. Chet's an All Star caliber. Chet only played. People forget Chet only played 32 games in this team. Won what 65? What was it 68? I think they won 68 games, and Chet only played 32 games. That is nuts. But yeah, I think it's OKC. It's not really close in terms of talent from top to bottom. I mean, OKC can basically play 1 through 12 and win, which most teams don't have. Not nearly that type of depth. But yeah, it's OKC.
I didn't really even think about OKC, but you're probably right about that, Makai. No, it just went past my mind. But Jaden
I
named
hate
a
them.
team in
I'm not going to talk
Texas.
about them.
I mean, I get it. I get it. Jay named a team in Texas, but he named the wrong one. I got the Dallas Mavericks
I'm done.
being the most talented
Oh
team.
my
Hear me out, Makai. Like I'm really not spent on this, okay? Just hear me out,
I'm
okay? They
done,
got
bro.
Kyrie, okay? He's still a top 5 point guard when healthy, okay? Don't give me that look, bro. He's like that. Bro, before that injury, he was going ballistic on people. They could not guard him, okay? They got Kyrie, okay? They got Clay, who's still a sharpshooter. He's okay on defense, but he can still shoot the three. They got Gafford and Lively down low. They got Cooper Flag, who, if you looking at him in the preseason, he is hooping. Okay, he looks really good. They got PJ Washington as a wing, and then they got D'Angelo Russell um, from the Lakers. And then when AD is healthy, he
Said
is
D'Lo.
the top 5 center in the league. So they have a ton of talent on that team, and they can win the West and compete with OKC. I don't see another team when healthy. Y'all can laugh, y'all can do whatever you want. Okay, when healthy, this team is gonna be legit, and y'all gonna see. There's a reason why they got rid of Luca, and they were fine with all this stuff. Okay, y'all gonna see.
Time out.
Okay,
They can
go
win
ahead,
the.
Kai.
Hold on. Hold on. First off, most talented team, nuts. But I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it. They're gonna win the West. They're not better than Houston. When how? First off, we
Houston
forget.
just lost
First, we
Fred.
forget. Kyrie isn't
He
playing for like the first half of the year. Like we forget that. Like Kyrie's not playing till at least after All Star break. So unless we expect the Dallas Mavericks to be like extremely good till then in a tough Western Conference. Like I just don't see it with Dallas this year. Like people don't realize even if there's a chance they win 50 games and they're in a play-in. Like that's how good the West is. Like so that's why with Dallas is like, okay, even if they're somewhat decent, at best, Kyrie comes back, they're a 7 seed. They're gonna end up playing OKC, Houston, or Denver. They're going home. They're going home. They're not beating Denver. They're not beating Houston. Even though I'm have some concerns in terms of the playmaking, that defense, bro, no. Bro, they gonna be in hell. Kyrie gonna be in hell trying to play make against Houston, brother. Amen Thompson gonna be all up on that. Like, no, no, no Mavericks. No, they're not coming out the West. Respectfully, West is too good. It's way too good. I didn't even mention the Spurs. I forgot about the Spurs. Wemby? Mm.
Go ahead, Jaden.
Oh, I don't have comments. Um, I think they're a good team. I don't know about most talented roster. I think what they did in the draft was probably the best across. I'd say across the West. I'd say they had the best draft. Um, I mean, landing Cooper Flag is huge, number one. But number two, like they weren't even supposed to pick there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The fact that that worked out the way it did with getting rid of Luca, I got some questions for the commissioner. I don't know how that worked out. Someone slid some money under the table, but
No
that's here
facts.
nor there. I'd like to pivot though really quick, and we talked all about the West. How about your most talented roster in the East?
Before we do that, I just want to say Mavericks made the play in last year. Okay, I know a lot of things happened with this team. They are really good defensively after letting go Luca. Okay, AD is gonna be great. Kyrie will be back. And we're talking about talented roster. I'm not saying injuries aren't gonna happen because they probably will, and this team will fall off because of that. This team with Cooper Flag and the way he plays basketball will make the whole team better. Okay, him and AD down low will feed families. Gafford and Lively will be legit. Okay, y'all can hate on me all you want, but just wait. Okay, if this team is healthy, they're gonna give teams issues. Okay, and I like them better than the Spurs if everyone's healthy. I'm gonna be real honest.
My concern is just guard play.
You think
That's my
Wemby's
concern.
gonna you think Wemby's gonna be able to deal with Gafford and Lively and
Bro,
AD?
Wimby will be just fine.
Absolutely.
Wimby will be just fine. I'm telling you. Wimby will be just fine.
Against those
Just
two bigs,
fine. Yes.
Okay, your faves,
With
dog.
Lively, oh, he'll be just fine with Lively. Is Lively going to
Because
be
y'all
okay
are
with him?
so high on Wemby and all this. They were a 13 seed.
Not because of him. They
I'm
didn't
not
have
saying that, but you're acting like they're gonna jump the Mavericks off of what?
a. They got better.
Off of what?
They drafted Dylan
What? Cause
Harper. They have De'Aaron Fox for a whole season now. Vassell and Keldon, what's his name? Keldon Johnson. They have pieces. Stephon Castle just
they
won
got
Rookie of the Year. Dude, this is
yeah,
a good roster.
they got
Like,
pieces. So did Dallas though.
huh?
Harper
Kyrie's
and
Say that
not
again.
Stephon are
playing.
just like
Kyrie's
that.
not, bro. Kyrie's not playing till All Star Weekend.
I'm
Like
talking
after All
about
Star break. That's tough. That's a long time. That's like 50 games. That's a
fully
long
healthy. Who are you
time.
taking? Fully healthy. Who are you taking?
Spurs.
Spurs. Yeah, I'm taking Spurs.
Y'all are smoked. All right, next topic. All right. Jaden said talented roster in the East. Shoot, that's tough.
It's a mid off, but
Is
go
this
ahead.
is this with injuries or without?
Obviously with
Current,
injuries, buddy. Currently.
current rosters. I'm going with the Magic. Um,
You know ball. You
I
know
like this
ball.
team.
You know ball. You know
I
ball.
like this team. If they can figure out their big man situation, um, yes, Wendell Carter's there. Eh,
Gaga's mid.
he's-
Put Gaza in. But
so
go ahead.
if they can figure that out, and I'd like to see them play a little more efficiently on the offensive end. What I mean by that is, please stop with the ISO. It's every possession. It's Paulo or what's his name, Franz.
France.
Every play, every play. Like we
Gaga.
got to move the ball. But yeah, that's the roster I like right now in the East. And with Tatum down for a lot of the year and Haliburton, like this is their opportunity. So don't mess it
Yes.
up.
Yeah, I completely agree. This East is wide open. Like these other teams, bro, this is your time to shine. Like, bro, no Pacers, no OK. I mean, no Boston. Hey, there's no excuses. I love the Magic pick. I really do. Um, yeah, I really do love the Magic pick. Um, most talented team in the East. I'm gonna just say Cleveland. I still think they're a really good roster, even though they did lose Jared Allen. Evan Mobley is. I mean, that's a defensive menace right there. Evan Mobley, one of the best defenders in the league. Still got Darius Garland, Mitchell, those shooters. Um,
And they
I love,
all disappear in the postseason.
and yeah, that's my only concern there. Um, how real is it? How much will it translate into postseason is my only concern. But I think as a roster is really good. Love the Magic pick. My only concern with the Magic, I think, is playmaking a bit and 3-point shooting. Because, dude, France, if he can just shoot at like a 33, 34, like, dude, he will be like so much better. Like, he will start going in conversations that we'd be surprised. Because that defense is going to be awesome. Like, great defensively. I think the Desmond Bain addition is huge. Um, to have that type of floor spacing and another ball handler is huge. But yeah, I'll go with the Cavs. I think Cavs probably most talented in the East right now.
Yeah. I like the Magic pick. I don't think. I think Wagner needs to stop shooting threes. Just get to your mid range. Stop trying to shoot threes. They got Desmond Bain now, so like he'll be the 3-point shooter for them. Uh, Another team to look out for. I'm not saying they're the most talented roster because they're not there yet, but I think Detroit Pistons are going to be really good this year
Of
with the
course.
East wide open. And them and the Magic are pretty much my two teams that I had for my hot takes. But yeah, with the East wide open, I think those two teams can really make a step. I love what Cade Cunningham did against the Knicks last year. Like he pushed that Knicks team to the brink, and I think the Pistons are going to be back for more. They got Lanier from Tennessee, who was a really good basketball player in college. So that was a great pickup for them. They still got Marcus Sasser, who's still trying to figure it out, but Jaden Ivey, yeah. But I mean, this roster still has some holes, but they're really good defensively, and they're a young team, a young group, and I think they're gonna give people fits on the defensive end. So, yeah, Detroit's my
I
other.
I love what Biggerstaff's doing over there right now.
Oh, for sure,
He transformed that team.
he's
So
coaching.
that's a good pick.
All right, bold predictions. Jaden, let's hear it.
Man, this was a tough one. I think I think around the league there is a lot of competition from top down. I think easily right now, just with the superstars that are out in the East, the West is going to be the toughest conference. Um, but this bold prediction kind of hurts me. It's tough. I hate to see it, but my Golden State Warriors is unfortunate, man. It is it's a retirement home at this point, and unfortunately, I don't think I see the Warriors making the postseason altogether.
That's
Um,
bold. That's
that's my
bold.
bold take.
That's bold. That's a bold take. I'm not gonna lie. That's very bold. Um, yeah, my bold take. Um, the Orlando Magic will be in the NBA Finals. Yes, they will be. They will be in the finals.
Oh, that's bold, dog.
Woo!
That's bold. But
I mean, look, did we expect Indiana there? No. So the
what?
East is wide open. Like I just
The
like
East is very wide
it's wide
open.
open.
Both of my hot takes had they're both about the Eastern Conference. I kind of alluded to it. I said that the Pistons and Magic will be 1 and 2 in whichever order for the Eastern Conference when it's all said and done. Um, and then me being a Celtics fan, I just gotta say this, man. Makai is gonna start rolling his eyes.
Bro, don't
Yeah,
piss
he's
me
gonna
off,
start.
bro. Don't say
Oh
nothing
no,
crazy.
it's all green, bro. There's a man that's gonna return, and he is top five in the NBA. Whether
Uh,
some people like to admit it or not, if you just like to be blind, that's on you. In Tatum's return, I got the Celtics making not winning, but making the Eastern Conference Finals.
Nah,
That
I'm
is
so
my hot
serious.
take.
I'm so serious, and
That is my hot take.
this is for Tatum's sake. And I'm not a Tatum fan. Please do not play the season, dude. Just get healthy. Come back next year. It's an Achilles.
same
Don't
with
play.
Hallie.
Same with Hallie. Stay. Like even Dame was like, yeah, I'm gonna just take, bro. Don't rush it, dude. Just don't. It's 1 year. It's 1 year. Don't rush it back. You know, he looks good. He's moving. He's out there doing on court, but please don't.
He's gonna play. I'm just letting you know.
That's
He's
the
gonna play.
problem.
He can't.
Don't.
Some brothers just some brothers just can't help himself.
Gotta
I'm
save
letting
him
you
from
know.
himself.
I'm letting
Please.
you know by February he will be on the court.
Please. I
And the
pray he
Celtics,
doesn't play.
if the Celtics are a 5-6 seed, he'll be back, bro. There's no way that the Celtics are in the playoff hunt and he's not coming back. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Do you think he should play?
It, what should that ain't my concern. He's gonna do what he got to do. Like
I mean, yeah, we
he
agree.
literally went on first take and literally said like everyone's saying I'm not playing this year, but like I ain't counting myself out. Like he's literally doing everything in his power to come back this year,
Please
and
don't
I
play.
think he's going to do it, and I think he's gonna be just fine.
He's Achilles, man. It's not like he got hurt in February neither. Like, dude, he got hurt in what was it? In May. He got hurt in May.
April.
It was
month.
May. You know how I remember it was May? I was at my internship. That was late May. Yeah,
I
that
Oh
was
yeah.
know.
late May. Like, just don't. Just don't.
Hey, they got Anthony Simons, bro. They still got Derek White.
Yeah, this team is
They'll
just
be just
not
fine.
very, it's not as good as it used to be, but that's a whole nother conversation.
We'll find out. Jalen Brown, it's your turn, brother. It's your turn.
Yeah, that fraud. But go
My second
ahead.
my second hot take for this season um, is more towards the deadline, but I think Giannis Antetokounmpo gets moved by the deadline. Um, I think it'll be a huge blockbuster trade and a big breaking news move, but I just kind of see the stars aligning. Yes, you got to tell the media you're happy. I want to stay here, yada, yada, yada. I think he's fed up. Um, I think this organization, I don't want to ever say that organizations don't put winning as a priority, but they just really haven't. In the moves that they've made, they haven't really gotten him a lot of help, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Um, Getting Dame Lillard, people will say, "Oh, they're trying to help him out." That wasn't a move that was gonna move mountains. Um, so yeah, that's my hot take. I think Giannis gets moved at the deadline and goes somewhere else.
What team do you think he goes to?
Miami.
It's tough. I can't see Giannis going to Miami. I like that move for him though. I just personally don't think he would do that. Um, it's tough, Makai.
You might as well
I'm
go
not
Golden
sure.
State.
You know, there is one team that has the assets to make a move for Giannis.
OKC.
I
No, it's actually the Spurs.
Spurs. That was
Yeah,
gonna be my
they
pick.
have the first round picks. They have the young players. I don't want to see Giannis and Wemby. That's yeah, bro. That'd be nuts. Giannis, Wemby,
Yeah.
Fox. Yeah, that's championship. I'm sorry, and you're just not stopping
If
that.
that happens, Spurs will be in the finals.
Yeah, no question. You're not beating that.
Yeah.
All right. Top 10, Mikhail. Let's hear it.
Alrighty. I will admit, NBA is a lot deeper than we've had in years. Not gonna lie, like anywhere from like you can really make a case anywhere from 10 to like 16. But honorable mentions, I have five teams: Bucks, Mavs, Hawks, Pelicans, Clippers. Those are all my honorable mentions. But yeah, excuse me. Get right into it. 10, I have the Lakers. Well,
Wait, you say the Pelicans?
yeah,
Wait, say all five again, but slower.
Bucks, Mavs, Hawks, Pelicans, Clippers.
Mavs are not in your top 10.
No, not without
Oh
Kyrie.
Lord.
No, Kyrie's hurt. Like I don't know why y'all keep like he's hurt. He is hurt. He's not playing till February. That team is not top 10 with Kyrie on the bench. It's just not.
Let's just let you start. Let's just let you start, and we'll
Number 10,
chip in and then.
I have the LA Lakers. Um, they made a couple additions with DeAndre Ayton. What is it? Jake LaRavia. Um, yeah, this team's gonna be good. I mean, when you have a top five player in Luka Doncic, LeBron James is gonna be out a couple games, which shall be interesting. But when you got Luka Doncic, you always got a chance. I think when it comes to when you have certain superstars in this league, you'd be just fine. You'd be just fine. Um, and yeah, number 9, I have the San Antonio Spurs. I don't think I really need to rave too much. It's a very good roster. Wemby, I think, is going to thrust himself into that top five this season. De'Aaron Fox, a little concerned of how well he's going to be as a playmaker this year. Hopefully, he's a little bit better. Also, too, they got a lot of young talent, and Stephon Castle, I think, could take that next step in his year two. Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell. It's a very nice roster as a collective group, and also Dylan Harper, who looks pretty good in preseason. So, and number 8, I have the Golden State Warriors. Unlike the Golden State fan, I'm very high on this roster. I think they finally settled on a direction. Like, hey, like we're just gonna die with these old heads, which is fine. Like that's okay. But I think Steph Curry, he's 37 years old, still is a really, really good, still a top 10 player in this league. Um, they got nice pieces, Buddy Hield, Draymond Green, not the defender he used to be in his prime, but still a very quality defender. I think Al Horford also too is going to help a lot with them not have to rely too much on small ball lineups. They can finally go and play an actual five and a five that can actually guard pretty well at times too with Al Horford, even though he's kind of on the older side. Number 7, I have the Orlando Magic. Like I said before, I really do like this team. Franz, Paulo, I think Paulo can really start making a push for that top 15, arguably top 10 this year. He's that good. I mean, Paulo was playing some of the best basketball before he had got hurt. Franz can ball, and then that Desmond Bain addition was also very good for this team. That add 3-point shooting and add another ball handler. 6, I have the Detroit Pistons. This team is very, very, very good, especially defensively. I think as they get Jaden Ivey back to add another ball handler next to Cade Cunningham, that's just going to make Cade even better. The defense is going to have to shift a little bit because Jaden Ivey's ability to be able to play, make, and create. And this team defensively, this is hands down one of the best teams defensively in the NBA. Yeah, not too much to say about them. Number 5, I have the New York Knicks. This team is very, very solid. My only problem is how much they rely on their starting five. Jalen Brunson, do I need to say anymore? That's a top 10 player in the league. I don't think it's really a debate. I mean, this brother just gets better and better, especially in the postseason. And the way he shoulders that load is the Knicks offense is quite impressive, especially in the postseason. Number 4, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. This team is very good. They kind of flamed out towards the end, which is very disappointing. But D-Mitch is really good, one of the better players in the league, coming off the first team All-NBA this past year. And Darius Garland, we just need him to be better. Hopefully he can be healthier heading into this postseason. It seems like he's always battling with some injury heading into the postseason. And this team is very good overall, defensively and offseason. I forgot to mention arguably their best player, Evan Mobley. Yeah, he's a dog. Number 3, Denver. I love what they did this offseason. Like, I really do love what they did this offseason, getting off that MPJ contract for Cam Johnson. Yes, he's not as good as MPJ, but I think what MPJ was giving you in the playoffs, Cam Johnson can definitely give you that, with also being a better defender. Also, too, they added Bruce Brown. They finally added an actual big behind Jokic to make sure those minutes are maximized with Jokic on the bench. I really do like what I see from Denver, and I think they can make a push for the NBA Finals again. Number 2, I have the Houston Rockets. I think if Fred was here, they could really make an argument for that number 1 spot. But like I said, my issues with their playmaking is a little bit of my cause of pause with this team. But overall, this team is going to be really good, especially defensively, adding Kevin Durant, who's not a bad defender, and DFS, which is not being talked about, who's a very, very good perimeter defender. They got defenders all around. Teams are going to struggle to try to score on this team night in, night out. And Sengun looks like he's became a better passer and playmaker. So Houston looks really good. Number 1, your reigning defending champs, OKC. Not too much to say. I mean, they got a top 5 player in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Dude's coming off an MVP, coming off Finals MVP, coming off of Finals. This team's going to be really good. I mean, they're going to be back around hitting 60, 65 wins again. Chet's going to be more healthy, barring injury. This team is really good. Like, there's not too much I can say to rave about this OKC team. Most deepest team in the league. Yeah, that's my list.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, pretty solid list. I'm trying to remember who your number 16 was.
Detroit.
And you had Knicks
Thought it
at
was a little.
5?
I had Knicks at 5.
Yeah, I think with the Knicks, as it is preseason, but my hesitancy with them is the depth and the new coach for this year. Those starters are exhausted. It takes a toll on your body to have to play for Tibbs to begin with. But there's just no depth on that bench. I mean, who's coming off the bench? McBride and Prince Achua. I mean, there's not a lot there unless they added pieces that I'm unaware of. So that's kind of like my cause of pause there. And then your number 16, you said was the Pistons. I do like what Biggerstaff's doing over there. I just think that was a little high. Um, at least going into the preseason, I think the Mavs, um, who were out of your top 10, I think um, they look a little bit better than Detroit, at least to begin the year. But I could be nitpicky. It's preseason, like I said. So like 5 through 8, I'm a little unsure about, but the rest is solid. I do like what Denver did this offseason, so I agree with you there.
Maybe I'm just missing some of this maps. I don't see what y'all see. I just don't. I don't think the playmaking is going to be there. I don't think the guard play is going to be there. Kyrie's hurt. Like, stop saying Kyrie. Kyrie is hurt until All Star Weekend. He does not
Never say
exist.
Kyrie.
He's hurt. I don't know what this Mavs craze is. I'm not that sold on D'Lo. Like, D'Lo being your starting PG in the Western Conference when you got to go against Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, James Harden on a night in and night out basis. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But that's just we'll find out. And you'll see. You'll see in the regular season. Like, you need guard
They
play.
have the deepest front court in the NBA, and it's not close.
That's fine, but like, we know, and when it comes to winning basketball games, you need guard play. Like, guard play. If you look at the last like couple finals champions, unless you're like producing at an all time great level as a big, you
Okay, let's
need
just
guard
call
play.
it. Nah. Let's just call it what it is, bro. Luca left, and you don't like this team. All right. Moving on. Okay. I'm
Come on.
taking. I'm taking the Mavs over Golden State, regardless if Kyrie's hurt half the season or not. Okay. Jade, you said it yourself. This team's a retirement home.
But
Did
they
you not
still
just
are
say that
really
earlier?
Uh,
good. They have
They're,
like what? With Jimmy Butler, there's no way you watch the end of this Golden State team, who was really good towards the
they're
end of the season, that's not being talked about, and you're going to say a Mavs team without their best guard is better than them?
it's
That's
just at
laughable.
8. I think that's a little high, in my opinion.
Okay, who would you have over?
I don't.
Mavs
I
without
might
Kyrie
take.
is nuts.
I might take the Lakers over Golden State right now.
I disagree. I'm not doing that. Not without
I
LeBron.
would with LeBron on the court. Okay, I'll take the Lakers,
Mm.
and they have a big now. Okay, they did not have a big last year. I'll take the Lakers over Golden State, and I just think the Spurs are too high.
Who you putting
Everyone
over the
inconsistent.
Spurs?
Like my issue with the Spurs is I need to see it first. Okay, they were a bottom three team in a really competitive Western Conference. I get that.
I
They
mean, they
had
were.
Wemby. They added Dylan Harper, okay, who's gonna be great. I think he's. I honestly liked him a little bit more than Flag, which people might think is crazy, but he reminds me of Cade Cunningham. He's gonna be a really good guard for them. I just need to see more from this team before I put them in the top 10. They were bottom three in the West last year, and
They
then
were.
because Wemby grew, you know, a little bit, and he's a year older. This team's just gonna catapult to the top of the Western Conference.
Did you watch Victor Wembanyama last year
I did, and I watched him, and I watched his team, and they lost a ton of games.
when he was hurt?
really?
When
They
he was
lost
hurt.
team, bro. Even when he wasn't hurt, they were still losing games.
I
Don't
mean,
act like
they
when he was.
weren't that good as a roster because they didn't pick up De'Aaron Fox. And I think All Star or close to All Star break. They were still trying to merge that. They went through a whole offseason of that. They've added more pieces. Stephon Castle, even if you look at when Wemby was out, Stephon Castle and Devin Vassell looked really good, especially shoveling a lot of that load offensively.
All I'm
Like,
saying is
I don't
for
know what's
them to
there
go to
not to love
for
about
them to
this
go to
roster.
13-5 in the West, where you have them. I
We've
gotta see
seen
more.
teams go from we've seen OKC go from the play-in to number one. Like, you act like we've never seen that
Bro,
before.
come on, man. That's Shea Gilgis, man. Wemby ain't that. Wemby ain't Shea.
Oh,
Wemby ain't Shea.
Yeah, yeah. I don't
We're
think you've watched.
comparing Wemby to Shea
I
now.
don't think you've watched Wemby,
We're
dude.
comparing. Hold on. We're comparing the best player in the world
That's
to
Jokic, but go
Wemby.
ahead. Um, I mean, Shea's up there. I'm not saying Shea. We're not saying Shea is a bad player. Like, don't get me wrong. Shea is better than Wemby. Like, right now as we speak, yes, Shea is
It's
better than
not
Wemby.
close. It's not even
Yes, we
close.
agree right now. Yes, but dude, Wemby's the best defender in the league. It's not even close. Like anybody you think is as good as a defender as Wemby, they're not. I just want to let you know they're not. And then not to mention what he produces offensively. And he's becoming a better passer and playmaker game by game. It's just a matter of time before he becomes the best player in the league. Like it's yeah. Like Wemby looks insane.
I just gotta see it before,
Like
and I gotta see it with these, not with stats. Okay.
I mean, yeah, if he finally has the roster that's adequate. So like, I mean, I don't know why you're shaming him for
Decent
having a bad
roster
roster the
last
last
year.
2 years. Like his team was bad. Like I don't know what to tell you. His
Their
team
roster
sucked.
was bad last year.
Yes, before De'Aaron Fox,
Was it that
yes.
bad?
Yes, it was not good.
Okay.
It's not a good roster.
So they had Dylan Harper, and this roster just
They got De'Aaron
fell
Fox.
apart.
Like what?
They
What do you
had
mean?
the, they had him last year, and they
They
still
picked him
eliminated
up
him.
at the like towards the mid to end of the year, and then Wemby got hurt.
All right, man. Well, we
They
will
only
see.
had
But
they only had they only had Fox for I
Yeah,
don't even know
like
if they
there were
had
like
20
10
games.
games, and then Wemby got hurt, and he was done. They shut him down because he had blood clots.
yeah, blood clots. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Everyone has
This
really
guy
high
Dylan.
regards for this team.
This guy Dylan.
You had them top five in the West. It's the most competitive
I don't
conference,
actually
bro.
don't have them top five in the West. Or no,
You got Thunder, Rockets, Denver, Golden State, Spurs.
they're at five. Yeah, I mean it's not that nuts. It's not.
I'm taking the Lakers over Golden State and the Spurs right now.
I love the Lakers, but
Wait, say that one
just
more time.
I'm taking the Lakers with Luca
Oh,
and LeBron
Oh, you know
over
what team I
Steve.
forgot to mention? It's just hitting me. I forgot to put the Timberwolves on there. Yeah, they're definitely on this list. I forgot to put them on there. Yeah, I forgot. I just they slipped my mind. Yeah, Timberwolves definitely will probably.
They might be.
Yeah, they might be like five,
They're
six.
6 to 8.
they're ahead of Golden State in my opinion.
Yeah, they're like 5 or 6. So yeah, the Spurs wouldn't even be top five on my list. They wouldn't even be top five in the West. They would be over this. I'd have the yeah, I'd have them over there.
So you're taking the Spurs out.
No, I would just they would just drop one.
So you're taking the Lakers out.
Lakers would fall out to 10. Yeah.
All right, man.
Would they not? Like, where are you putting the Timberwolves?
No, I'm Timberwolves are top six.
No, it's okay. We agree.
It's just me personally. I need to see the Spurs actually. You know,
Hey man, just go on
I
when
gotta see
you
it.
get a chance.
I
Just
I know
go on,
Wemby is Wemby.
go watch some
I
games,
know.
please.
I know,
Because
bro. Bro, you're acting like I haven't watched games. I've watched the Spurs team, okay? I've seen Wemby play. He is generational, okay? He's a great player on defense and offense, which I love. I love two-way players, okay? He's still young, and I need to see this team gel with their new players, okay? And I got to see them win games. Wemby's doing everything, okay? They're losing games, and they're not close sometimes, okay? I get it. I get it. They got Fox. I get it. Wemby got hurt, but his team was literally 13 out of 6, 13 out of 15. Okay, in the West, they
I
won
love how
34
you bring
games
that up
last
with
year.
no context. But go ahead, bro. You got it.
They won 34 games last year. It doesn't matter the contest. Okay, a win's a win.
Yeah, you're right.
Wemby played most of the season, did he not?
He got he no he
Most.
did no he didn't. He
How
actually
many games
didn't.
did he miss?
He
How many
missed
games
enough
did he
for him
miss?
not to win Defensive Player of the Year. So he missed significant
He
time.
I'll be honest, he probably missed like 60 to 65% of the games
Yeah,
this year.
he couldn't even win Defensive
Last
Player of the Year because he would have won it with flying colors. Like it wasn't even close.
All right.
He was gonna unanimously win the Defensive Player of the Year.
Everyone's high on the Spurs. We will find out. We will find out indeed. Um, we'll wrap it up for the night. Any last thoughts, you guys? It's gonna
No,
be a fun season.
it's gonna be a great
y'all better
season.
stay tuned for NBA episodes
Oh yeah,
because
we
it's gonna get
have
dicey.
very differing opinions on how we
All
look
over
at
the place.
basketball. And by the way, just to clear the record, Jokic is the best player in the league. But we can continue. We're good.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Appreciate you guys for joining us for our first NBA episode. This is MagnetBall Podcast signing out, and we'll be back next week. with Week 1 of the NBA. Okay?